And there it is. We are live again. How is everybody doing, y'all? There it is. We are live again. How is everybody doing, y'all? We're doing great, Jake. All right. The Jake Watch page is on and popping. And here we go. It's live time, y'all. It's been a few weeks, but we're back. Right? We're back. So hello to everybody, such as Andy, such as one of my lovely mods here, Jonna X says, hello, Jake, mods, subs, and a special welcome to our new subscribers. Hope you enjoy the best entertainment ever. Exactly. Welcome to all the new folks. The channel has been growing quite a bit since the fake phony football season started. So if this is your first time seeing a live stream here, welcome. We like to have a lot of fun here. We like to goof around. And if you're looking for some football talk tonight, I got some of that. And I've also got some open topic question and answer session where you guys can ask whatever you want. Doesn't have to be football related. And I was going to talk about what I think about what's going on with this fake war and all that stuff. So good times tonight. Strap in, get your snacks and your drinks ready. Looks like so far my football pick today is getting beat, but it's early in the game. Anything can happen. We'll check in on that. All right. Who else is here tonight? How many people we got hanging out here? It says, oh, we're up to already 150 people watching. Good. Okay. Cyril Alford says, hey. Mountaineer says, was it? We still do that around here. You guys are like, what the hell is this? We still say was up just so that we can keep the tradition going. If I don't do it, then it might die out. It might become a thing of the past. So what we do is we keep the was up tradition going so that it never dies. I don't know why we do it. It's just fun. So we do. All right. Delagizi says, I realize the NFL is fake. Stock market is rigged. Yes, those two things are indeed correct. When there's lots and lots of money involved, you better believe there's lots and lots of rich guys with their fingers all up in it, tainting it with their taint. Their fingers and their taints are in it. There's a bunch of rich guys who've got not only their dirty fingers, but their dirty taint inside of these organizations, and it taints it for everyone. That's what happens. Toothpaste says, Jake, you and John chill now. No, next time he opens his mouth about me, I'll be glad to make him look like a fool again. And he's got a Damar Hamlin debunk video coming his way. Here's the thing with John. I don't want to talk about him because his channel's that big, but he did tell his audience that Damar Hamlin died on the field. Damar Hamlin took the jab and he died, and then he got cloned. I'm John. I saw Damar Hamlin take the jab, and then I saw the jab make him die. So John tells people on his little shit channel that Damar Hamlin died on live TV from the jab. I hate people who say shit like that. Oh, somebody got hurt somewhere in the world? Must be because of the jab. I'm anti-jab, but I don't say stupid shit like that. You know, like if I see a guy pretend to get hurt, I don't go, it's the jab. It was because he took the jab. Here's the thing. Anyone who assumes they know who did and didn't take the jab on TV is a fucktard. And you heard it here first. Would you like me to repeat it? If you assume you know someone's jab status because you see them on TV and they say they are for or against jabs, so you assume you know their status and you assume you know exactly what sort of chemical concoction they took and you assume you know what's happening inside their body, that makes you a fucktard. I'm anti-jab. I'm not going to take it. But I'm also not going to be like, Damar Hamlin died because of the jab. I saw him take it. I saw it inside of his body hurting him. That's why I hate guys who make claims like that, like John, because it's misinformation and disinformation, which basically makes the whole anti-jab thing look crazy, which is exactly what they want. So there you go. Yeah, see, Kelsey, Mr. Pfizer now. And what they do is they take Aaron Rodgers and they have Aaron Rodgers poke fun at Mr. Pfizer. Oh, I'm Aaron Rodgers. I'm anti-jab. Sure, buddy. And I'm going to poke fun at Kelsey and call him Mr. Pfizer. And Kelsey's like, yeah, I'm Mr. Pfizer. What can I say? Guilty as charged. Literally, that's what happens. And here's the thing, Aaron's not anti-jab. He plays pretend football and is going along with the storyline with his fake injury. So you can't pretend a guy's anti-jab or a truth teller who's also pretending to be fucking hurt. Oh, have you heard? Aaron Rodgers walking without crutches now. Dude's up and walking without crutches all of a sudden. He's a medical miracle. And just 2 weeks ago, fanboys were swearing to me that they saw his tendon snap on a grainy replay on TV or on YouTube. Good times. We're going to go over that. Do you guys know who the first person was to say that Aaron Rodgers' injury is fake on this here tube? Me. The first one. Literally, as it happened, I fired up my camera, filmed it, and then shot off a video within minutes. Me said it's fake. And guess what? I'm being proven 100 million% correct. Just like I thought I would be. Hey, look, he's up and walking without crutches now, and people are talking about him coming back all of a sudden. Like a medical miracle. Wow, that seems to fit my story correctly, that it's 1,000,000% fake as fuck. All right. Oh yeah, and here's the awesome thing. I have proof. And tonight I thought it would be fun to go back and do a little timeline of what went down. I also thought it'd be fun to expose Asian Charger lady. Turns out she was also a Vikings fan. And now the entire NFL and all their cronies are doing damage control, saying that she is a legit fan. She's not an actor. Asian Charger lady's not an actor. We promise. She used to be a Vikings fan, but she's not anymore. She still kind of likes them, but she's a Chargers fan now. We swear she's real. Oh, what's happening? Fanboys have called out Asian Charger lady as being hired by the NFL. And so now they're having all their cronies across the board bring Asian Charger lady on the show and be like, you're not an actor, right? Say you're not. Say you're not. No, I'm not an actor. No. Me love Charger long time. Me used to love Viking long time. Now, no more Viking. No. Me love Charger long time. Yeah, okay. You're not hired. You just love Charger long time. Of course. Yeah, here's the problem. Fanboys, even ignorant, drunken NFL fanboys, were saying that she's an actor, which is bad. They don't want their drunken idiot fans to actually know it's an act, because then they might start thinking other things like Taylor Swift and Kelsey's relationship might be an act. Oh, I don't know, maybe the play on the field might be an act. So now you got drunken idiot fans being like, hey, that Charger fan might be an actor. No shit. So what they're doing now, damage control. They're literally having all the news outlets and all the talking heads bring Charger Lady on and be like, you're not an actor, right? You're totally real, aren't you, Charger Lady? Me totally real. Me love Charger long time. Me used to live in Minnesota. Oh, God. I wish I was making all this funny stuff up, but I'm not. This is what's really going on in our real world. Or it's what's fake going on in our fake world. You pick. Oh, it looks like we have someone requesting that I sing the Chinese national anthem. It's not my Chinese song, it's the official Chinese national anthem. And it goes like this: ching chong, ching ching chong, like a dick, like a ding ding dong. Ching chong, ching ching chong, like a dick, like a ding ding dong. Me Chinese, me play joke, me go pee pee in your coat. Gong. That's how it goes. And it's the official Chinese national anthem. Get it right, okay? It's not just a song. All right. Sorry I had to do that. People are like, Jake, that's racist. I know, and it's hilarious. The NFL has this message in their end zones. It says, "End racism." You guys seen that? The NFL's got a sign in their end zones now telling people to end racism. Like, have you ever met someone who was racist and then they watched an NFL game and they were like, I've been wrong all along. I've been racist. And this NFL game has shown me the error of my ways. I am no longer going to be racist. Mark this day, from here on out, I shall no longer be a racist because I watched a football game. I watched an NFL game and it cured me from being racist. I used to love being white and I used to hate black people. And then I watched an NFL game and now I love black people and I hate being white. I'm cured! Thank you, NFL! There you go. That's a totally not racist joke. All right. Okay, you guys ready to have some fun tonight? Let's have some fun. Let's go ahead and bring up. What do you guys want to start with? Asian Charger Lady or Aaron Rodgers? I'll let you guys decide. Asian Charger Lady or Aaron Rodgers? We're going to get to both, but who should I start with? We can break down Aaron's fake injury. You know what? I'm thinking let's do Asian Charger Lady first and get her out of the way. Okay, let's start with Asian Charger Lady because it's really easy. So check this out. So here's the deal. Actually, let me get rid of this and start with her reactions because I'm jumping the gun. Forget that I just showed you that. Let me start with Asian Charger Lady's reactions because there might be people here who aren't familiar with Asian Charger Lady. That's what we'll do. We'll start from the very, very beginning with her actual reactions. I almost got ahead of myself. All right, first super chat of the night coming in. Klaus Schwab's Dildo says, Uprising Revival channel on YouTube needs shine. So you're just basically giving yourself a shout out here. Is that what's happening? Or whoever that is? Great channel name, bro. Thanks for the donation. All right, back on track. Glad we got to start our night with that. All right, let's get back on track. So, oh yeah, I got to show the Asian Charger Lady's reaction. There we go. Almost forgot what I was doing. Okay. There she is. All right. So let's start here, just in case anyone doesn't know who I'm talking about. So during a Monday night football game in prime time, they were cutting to this Asian Charger lady and getting her reaction. And she supposedly is a Chargers fan. And so they kept cutting to her and giving her national television time because of her reactions, such as this. I mean, clearly she loves the Chargers, right? So they keep cutting to this lady throughout the broadcast and showing her reacting. And then already people on the internet are like, this lady's an actor. She's part of the show. So even fanboys were figuring out that this is like part of the show. This one being the funniest. Hold on. Oh, that's talent right there. Ah, yes. An Asian lady loves the Chargers that fucking much. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Nobody fucking loves the Chargers that much. They ain't never won a Super Bowl. They fucking lose more than they win. And they lost this game right here. And she's like, ah! Like, here, let me do my best Asian Charger lady impression here. Right? I mean, yeah, right. I've seen an Asian person in a casino win 10 grand, not even care. I've seen Asians win thousands of dollars on a slot machine and they don't even make a facial expression change. And you want me to believe that an Asian woman cares so much about pretend football that she reacts like that? Get the fuck out of town. I just not having it. Asian people typically don't care that much about American sports, typically, but even more so an Asian woman. So now you're going to sell me on the fact that A, Asian lady likes football so much, and B, likes the Chargers. Yeah, right. You know, the Chargers have a problem with getting people in that building. So now they're going to make it look like Asian people fucking love the Chargers. Yeah, right. Nice try, NFL. They're like, well, if we cut to Taylor Swift, and that's a thing, we can cut to Asian Charger lady and make that a thing. Nobody likes the Chargers and nobody wants to pay to go watch the Chargers in LA. And they're always outnumbered by opposing fans. So let's make it look like Asian people love the Chargers. And then maybe they will. Maybe all the Asian people will start rooting for them. Yeah, it's worth a shot. Literally. That's how stupid it is. And even drunken NFL fanboys are know that that's an actor. She's just acting and pretending. And so now they have to run damage control. Oh, we promised that we didn't pay her. She's a real Charger lady. It's ridiculous. All right. Nicotromus with a donation says, if I laugh at your blatant racist antics, does that make me a racist? Yes, but you know what? You might as well just love the fact that you're racist. If they don't want you to be racist, that must mean it's a good thing, right? They're trying to, if the NFL's trying to cure me of my racism, well, then leave me alone. I'm going to keep my racism. I won't, I don't want you to take it from me, right? See, they're trying to take something I love away from me. Nah, not going to happen. In fact, since they want me to not be racist, it makes me even more racist. See how that works? If anything, they should have been, they should be like, be more racist. And then I might stop being racist. If the NFL wanted to, they could have reverse psychologied me and they could have put like on their goalpost, hey, Jake the asshole, be more racist. And I'd be like, Okay, now I'm not gonna. Because I'm not gonna do what they're telling me. See, they could have reverse psychologied me, but they didn't. Instead, they just tried to regular psychology me. That's not gonna work. All right. Okay, so Asian Charger lady is so in love. Oh wait, we forgot to show the last reaction of Asian Charger lady. So she was happy, but the Chargers ended up losing, right? So then we end up with this. She's got quite a range, Asian Charger lady. She's got, really happy, and then she's got really upset, right? This is some acting range right here. The players could learn a thing or two from this lady. Look at that. Oh, I'm believing it. She's upset. She's so upset that her Chargers lost. Klaus Schwab says, no, brother, it's about the fake war in Bagelville. Oh, I'll get to the fake war in just a little bit. I'm going over this fake stuff first, and then I'll get to the fake war. Thank you for the donation. Michael Cole says, Earth is flat and this is spiritual experience. Happy ketamine day. So happy to tune in and find the only real awake funny guy on the internet is streaming. Hey, you got lucky today, sir. And I can't disagree. You're right. I am the most funny, most awake guy, and I'm streaming right now. All those things are true. It might even be ketamine day. I haven't checked to see if you're telling the truth or lying about it being ketamine day. But if it is for you and you're happy about it, then congrats, bro. It should be a spiritual experience upon this flat plane for you. Thank you for the donation, sir. All right. NFL fanboys here. This is a guy who comments as an NFL fanboy on every comment, and it's a running gag. He's not actually a fanboy, but he does comment like he is a fanboy. It's quite ingenious. And he says, I would like to jizz on the Asian Charger lady's face as per reaction number 2. Oh, jizz jokes. Good times. Is jizzing on an Asian lady's face racist, or is it just a good time? I think it's just a good time, personally. All right. Mr. Chris is here, and he's donating a lot of money. Holy crap, that's a lot of money to me, Chris. What are you trying to do, like own me? All right, this guy's sending me a huge super chat. Says, miss me, Jake. I'm back finally. I do miss you. With super chats like that, sir, I miss you. I miss you very much, and I love you long time. All right. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that so much. That is so very generous of you to send, that much in a super chat. So, yeah, guys, the NFL is going as far as to hire actors. But wait, that's not all. People caught on to the fact that she was an actor. Even like regular normies quickly did a search and found that Charger lady was full of shit. Check this out. Charger lady full of shit here. Oh, look, she's also a Vikings fan. Oh, Charger lady just also happens to have been spotted at a Vikings game. Oh, how about that? So fanboys across the internet, found this picture of Asian Charger lady in Vikings jersey. And they're like, oh, well, let's share this. And so Asian Charger lady went viral. And not long after, Asian Charger lady being a fake fan went viral along with it. So guess what? Now the NFL unexpectedly has this problem on their hand where the actor that they paid has been outed as an actor. So they literally go into full-time damage control mode here. This is the NFL going into damage control mode. Watch this. Top stories. Who cares if the viral Chargers fan is also a Vikings fan? Chargers superfan admits she's also a Vikings fan. Disputes paid actor claims. She has to dispute the paid actor claims. And this is now viral as well. So Asian Charger lady going viral was part of the plan. Her being called out as an actor, not so much. So now they have to go into damage control mode, and they're wheeling out. You guys are gonna love this. They're not just saying this on the internet. Now they have to wheel out all their talking heads to say it, and they got their main talking head on board now. You guys are gonna love this. All right. So I know there are people out there who watch Pat McAfee and think that he's like a real dude or something. No, here's the thing. Pat McAfee is the biggest sellout in sports entertainment. The biggest, bar none. He's a walking billboard. So let's see what Pat McAfee thinks about Asian Charger lady. I wonder if he thinks she's an actor. Over under. Is Pat McAfee going to call Asian Charger lady an actor? Or is he going to say Asian Charger lady is legit? What do you guys think? What's Pat McAfee going to say about Asian Charger lady? Any predictions? All right. Asian Charger lady. Where are we at? Here we go. Oh, look, here's what Pat McAfee thinks about Asian Charger lady. Chargers fan who went viral says she isn't a plant or actor. Nice title, Pat. So Pat McAfee titles his video Chargers fan who went viral says she isn't a plant or an actor. Wow, it's almost as if he's doing damage control on behalf of the NFL. No, he wouldn't do that. A guy who endorses Bud Light and FanDuel, betting on fixed games. No, he's not going to come out and say Charger lady's legit, would he? Let's listen. I don't want to put words in Pat's mouth. Let's listen to what he's got to say.
Who has restored my faith in fanhood. Not just NFL fandom, but I'm talking sports fandom. We've gotten to an era in a time where people are too embarrassed to showcase their emotions for things outside of themselves. Last night, we were all inspired and entertained as we watched along with Marianne Doe as she watched her beloved Los Angeles Chargers do what they have done a lot of times over the last few years. Joining us now, this super fan for the Chargers, the one who's restored our faith in humanity, Marianne Doe. Yeah!
Could you possibly shill harder? Can you possibly shill harder in any way possible? Pat McAfee just said that this fake actor Charger lady restored his faith in humanity. This shows you that Pat McAfee is literally, like I said, the biggest sellout in all of sports entertainment. He's a walking billboard. Pat McAfee isn't a man. He might look like a man. He might be in a flesh suit and appear to be a human. He's not. He's a walking billboard. He's a fucking shill for the NFL. Literally does whatever NFL tells him to do. And so what he did is he just jumped on screen and he's like, Marianne Doe, fake name. Yeah, nice fake name for an Asian lady. Marianne Doe, the Charger lady, restores my faith in humanity. She's the greatest lady ever. I have her here on my show. Let's all just lick her vagina right now. So he brings her on like we're all supposed to rally around how awesome this lady is. Look at him. Yay! We have Charger Lady on. And Pat McAfee, I want you to bet on FanDuel. Bet on FanDuel. Let's guzzle some Bud Lights before the game and bet on FanDuel. I got Marianne Doe. She restored my faith in humanity. Marianne's here. Charger Lady's here. Yeah, let's drink some Bud Light. Yeah. What a fucking loser shill bag, dude. Look at his little lackey sideshow host. Like he's got to pretend he's so happy to meet Asian lady too. You imagine the amount of money I gotta pay somebody to do this? Oh, they pay Pat that and then some. Do you guys know how much Pat McAfee makes? And why is Pat McAfee famous? Why is that guy famous? He used to be a punter. Yeah, punters don't matter. That's the least important position in football, basically. So yeah, why is he famous? He was a punter? Okay, why? Why is he famous? Let's see. He endorses Bud Light. He endorses betting on FanDuel. He says the NFL's not rigged and it's only bad refs calls. Says Asian Charger Lady's totally legit and restored his faith in humanity. And you know what? There's people who watch me who watch Pat. My question is, dude, what in the hell are y'all doing? I know that there's a crossover between me and Pat McAfee, and there's some of you guys who maybe are new here who are guilty of watching this absolute fake personality hired by the NFL. Shouldn't do that. Nicotroma says, instead of randomly calling into Tim's show, you guys should schedule a time slot with defined topics to debate. Yeah, I just randomly call in every once in a while when he talks about something that triggers, my attention. And other times I just have it on in the background. But, I don't plan stuff out or whatever, but perhaps it could be scheduled one day. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. So what I'm getting at mostly is that this Asian Charger lady thing, yeah, she was hired by the NFL. Your common average drunken NFL fan figured it out. So now they have to have Pat McAfee tell you that she's not an actor. Literally title it in his fucking title, dude. Like, yeah, okay. She's not an actor. No, as long as she's on Pat McAfee's show and he vouches, then she's legit, right? Okay. So the story is she used to be a Vikings fan, but now she's a diehard Chargers fan. And that you're allowed to like two teams. That's the story. Nice, huh? All right. You want to talk fake war? All right, here we go. You ready? I don't give a shit about the fake war. There's a reason why I haven't made a video about Gaza and Palestine is because I don't give a shit about any of it. All of those places can burn down and I don't care. You know why? It doesn't affect my daily life at all. When I wake up tomorrow, nothing will change if Palestine and Gaza are bombed into smithereens. Both those places, like I said, could burn to the ground tomorrow, and I will wake up here in America with the exact same life, and nothing will change. Kind of like with the Ukraine thing. People are like, support Ukraine. And I'm like, dude, Ukraine, Russia, every country that I don't live in can get burnt to the ground in a fake war on television. and it's not going to change a single thing in my daily life. So I mainly focus on conspiracies that affect me in some way or another, or that happen here in America. So yeah, overseas fake wars, don't care. I'm not gonna talk about it, and it's not gonna matter. So if you want to talk about fake war or watch a guy talk about fake war, you can go do that. You can go watch someone talk about how real it is, or how real they think it is, but it's fake. So whatever war you see on TV is just all fake and manufactured. Yes, they can blow stuff up for real, but it's still a fake war. And they can do a lot of CGI fake shit on TV and make you think you're watching a war, but you're not. So, war has been faked for a long time. And now in 2023, it's as fake as NFL football. So, if you could be like, Timbuktu attacked Lake Titicaca and killed 33,000 children. And guess what? I'm going to be like, don't care. That could be a story tomorrow. Timbuktu atomic bombed Lake Titicaca. That's the same as saying Palestine and Giza are in a war, Ukraine, and it's all fake bullshit crap on your television screen, and it's not going to matter, especially if you live in America like I do. Doesn't matter at all. So, if you got like a real conspiracy here in America for me to break down, I don't mind doing that. Like a fake shooting, I'll break that down if it happens here. But like some fake ass war, like make a video about it, why? So there you go. That's my thoughts on the stupid fake war bullshit. That would be funny if Timbuktu atomic bombed Lake Titicaca. That would be funny. I would actually laugh if that happened. Even if people did die in the Titicaca bombing, I would think it's funny. But, I'm a sicko. I think pretend people dying is funny. Do you guys know that when pretend people die, I think it's funny? The news, they bring up pretend people dying, and then the sheep who watch the news are like, oh my God, people died. No, pretend people. Pretend people, their lives don't matter. Pretend people's lives don't matter. You guys maybe have heard of BLM. Yeah, well, pretend people's lives, like the fake people who die on the news, their lives don't matter. But if you say that, people are like, oh, how dare you? How dare you say that the fake people who died don't matter? All right. Chris coming through with another gigantic donation. Chris, wow. Thank you, bro. I agree. The whole world is fake. Chris, sir, I don't know if you're like Mr. Loaded Moneybags or whatever, but that is very generous of you, and I appreciate that, sir, from the bottom of my heart. You can do anything you want with your money. You can do anything you want with your time. And the fact that you're here with me live, spending your time with me and giving me your money, bro, I don't even know how to thank you anymore. Holy shit. Chris 7582, gentleman and a scholar. I'm not biased because he's giving me money. But yeah, he's awesome. All right. I'll leave your comment up because I appreciate it so much. All right, let me go ahead and switch topics to Aaron Rodgers' fake injury. And check this out. I am the first person in the world who said Aaron Rodgers' injury is fake and uploaded a video. You know why? Because I was watching the game live. The second I saw him go down, I'm like, oh, fake as fuck. I'm reporting on this right now. Got out my phone. Boom, made a video. I filmed the TV screen, made a video right away. While that game was still, before the Jets went on to win and upset the Bills without Aaron Rodgers. Before all that, I made the video, yo. Proof in the pudding. Bam, right here. September 11th, Bills Jets. As the game happened, here's the video right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on and show you guys. I was the first person to call out Aaron Rodgers' injury as being fake here on this platform as fast as I possibly could. And then I'm going to show you the timeline to where we're at now. Aaron Rodgers miraculously ahead of schedule with a medical miracle. So we're going to break down the timeline. We're going to look at his fake Achilles snap replay. We're going to break it all down, and I'm going to show you how I was there literally within minutes telling you it's fake. So nobody predates me telling you Aaron Rodgers' injury is fake as far as it being public on the internet is concerned. Okay. And I ain't just saying that to brag. I want that to be known that Jake the asshole called Aaron Rodgers' injury fake like the second it happened and put it up on the fucking internet for everyone to see. So I'll let my video play, and I'm going to take a little bathroom break, and I'll be right back. Breaking news, sports fans. Aaron Rodgers gets fake injured on his first series as a Jet. Doesn't look too bad, right? Doesn't look too bad. Here's where the trickery and the fakery comes in. And here's why I think for sure it's fake. Look, he pops right back up. So he hopped right back up, no problem. Now he's standing there looking off to the sidelines with his hands on his hips. Just standing there. He looks fine. Standing there with his hands on his hips. He looks fine to me. And then, gonna sit down. Just gonna sit down. Oh, now he's hurt. Oh, yeah, that totally looks real, man. No way he's faking it. Jake, man, he would never fake an injury, bro. You've never played football before, Jake. That's how injuries work. You stand there with your hands on your hips, and you look like you're fine, but then you go right down. See? This is Aaron Rodgers injured, who needs to be carted off the field. He doesn't know it until now. There he goes. That's when he finds out that he's injured. Ah, yes, not scripted looking at all. Not fake looking at all. Opening series. Yes, he looks like he's so hurt.
Bills. And in this video, we're going to dive into what I think might have happened to the Jets star quarterback. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dr. Brian Suter, and my goal in this channel is to help teach
Oh, fuck. My bad, you guys. My bad. I get carried away when I turned off my my microphone. Sorry. My microphone was turned off, right? Okay. Thank you. Bye. Okay, guys. Let me reset the stage a little bit. Oh, and thank you for the donation telling me that my audio is off. So I have to turn off the microphone on my end when I show a video clip with audio. Otherwise, it causes fucking an echo. And so sometimes I forget that I'm muted. And then I get carried away. I apologize. Let me reset the stage here. Fanboys think that what they're seeing on the screen is Aaron Rodgers' tendon snapping. What we're seeing on the screen is not Aaron Rodgers' tendon snapping. All we're seeing is a replay of his leg going like this. So the NFL has every right, after a replay is over, to doctor and manipulate their own footage. So the NFL can take their own replay the second it's over and start manipulating it. And in this case, they can have people take this and run with it on the internet and upload. And people think that this right here is proof that Aaron Rodgers' tendon is snapping. I had fanboys by the hundreds tell me that they literally watched Aaron Rodgers' tendon snap. And so you literally are watching on a screen Aaron's leg go, but you're not watching his tendon snap. So I was told hundreds of times that people saw Aaron's tendon snap. And like I said, the NFL has 100% right, because this is sports entertainment. They have every right to take their own replay, doctor it, and make it look like something's happening to his leg. You know how easy it is to doctor the footage here and make it look like something's happening to his leg? Like that right there, to make someone's leg just go beep for a second. It's so easily done. But yet, since there was a doctor who says that his tendon snapped, and then you have this replay, to a fanboy, Aaron's tendon snapped and they witnessed it. Meanwhile, I've stood firm the whole time it's fake. Doctor, fake. Replay, fake. Aaron Rodgers' whole injury is fake. Nothing is going to get me off of the fact that Aaron Rodgers' injury is fake. And now we have proof that Aaron Rodgers' injury is fake coming out, because they have the man up and walking around now. So now Aaron Rodgers suddenly can walk without crutches. So if Aaron Rodgers now is walking without crutches, and it's only been a month and a half since his Achilles snapped, now my story is starting to look really damn good, right? What happened to all you fanboys who claimed that his Achilles snapped in that replay? Now you got to tell me he's a medical miracle. So anybody who thinks his injury is real now has to cling to the story that this man is a fucking medical miracle. A walking medical miracle for all to see. Miraculous medical miracle, walking around within a month and a half of his tendon snapping. But I saw his tendon snap on a grainy replay, and the YouTube doctor told me so. Oh, but he's also a medical fucking miraculous miracle as well. That's how dumb a fanboy is. Meanwhile, I told you from the beginning, it's fake. More proof it's fake. I think I've been proven 1,000% right. Oh, wait, let me show you the video. Okay, I'm going to mute myself, but this time I promise I'm going to unmute.
Chill out, bro. Let me just do my thing, okay? Just show like I'm walking.
Wow!
Did they move me already? No, you're okay. All right. They didn't phase me out yet. You know, just walking around like that. Yeah, come on. Surprised? KP, what's up, bro? Give me no love now? Yes, sir. All good? You? Good. What's up, bro? I like those shoes. Huh? You didn't beat me in today, though. Oh, that's good. Wow. Oh, that shoes. Is there anything uglier than that? That helps your walk, though?
I saw his tendon tear. I was there. I saw his tendon tear. The doctor reassured me right after his tendon tore that it indeed was a tendon tear. The doctor wasn't there, but he knows it was a tear. Bruh, you can literally see the replay, bruh. Bruh, I literally watched the replay of his tendon tearing, bruh. That's what I got to hear over and over and over again. You can literally watch the replay of his tendon tearing. And now you can literally watch the replay of him walking around without crutches. Wow. Like a medical miracle. This just goes to show you, if you play quarterback in the NFL and you're an important person, you can also have a tendon heal miraculously faster than any other human in existence because you're special and God loves you. God loves quarterbacks. God loves Aaron Rodgers. He's miraculously healing his tendon faster than any human who ever had that injury because he needs Aaron to come back for the Jets, man. God's got Aaron on his parlay. So he's making sure to heal him extra quick. All right. You guys see where this is going? Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is going to come back for the Jets. Most likely, yes, that's what's going to happen. But here's the deal. You guys ready? You're going to hear it here first. Don't put your money on him. Aaron Rodgers coming back to the Jets is a trap. Don't fall for it. Aaron Rodgers coming back to the Jets, let's say, in the final 2 weeks, and then winning a game, and then, oh my God, it's down to the last game, and Aaron has to win to get the Jets in. The Dolphins and the Bills are going to be ahead of the Jets. I don't see the Jets jumping over the Bills and Dolphins. So for the Jets to keep up, let's think about this now logically. For the Jets to keep up and have Aaron come back and get them into the playoffs, they're going to have to be a wild card spot, like one of the last final wild card spots on the last day to get in. Because the Bills and Dolphins both look like they're going. So unless one of those teams catastrophically falls apart, the Jets are going to be the third team in that division. So they have to win enough games to be in position to where on the final week, they win that game and somehow get in. So here's my thoughts. I could be wrong, but here's what I think is going to happen. You get Aaron to come back for the final 2 games. He comes back and wins the second to last game and gets the Jets into position to where if they win the final game, they go to the playoffs. Final game of the season. Aaron Rodgers and the Jets get all this money bet on them, and they fucking lose. Aaron Rodgers loses as starting quarterback with the Jets, and they miss the playoffs. Or they lose in the first round. Mark my words. Aaron Rodgers not gonna win the Super Bowl. Jets not winning the Super Bowl. It's betting bait. You're gonna throw your money away. Aaron Rodgers coming back and losing. That's how they get your money. He'll do it. He did it last year. Aaron Rodgers has lost many, many, many games he was supposed to win. He only has 1 championship. 1. And he's supposed to be one of the greatest ever. He loses lots of games that he's supposed to win. So yeah, if you want to be an idiot and dump your money when he comes back, just saying, I wouldn't do that. In fact, I'll be the one going the opposite way and betting against him. You bet your ass I'll pick against Aaron Rodgers in a hot second. Maybe not the first game he comes back, but the second game or so when shit's on the line, like the playoffs or first round of the playoffs, I'm going to fade that fool in a hot second. In fact, if he went down with another injury, it wouldn't shock me at all, and I would laugh like a hyena. All right. Chris, coming in with another donation, says, what about Aaron Rodgers talking about the Deemsters? Fake? Yeah, I don't like that either. Here's the deal. I've tampered with that drug and had some really crazy out of body experiences that I would consider to be mostly positive. However, when I see people like Joe Rogan and Aaron Rodgers talking about that drug, it makes me not like it so much. So yeah, I have messed with that drug, had some decent experiences, but when I hear people like Aaron Rodgers and Joe Rogan bringing it up, bad news. So I have to take that into consideration. That yes, a mind altering substance that I did have a positive thought about. Now I'm wondering if it's part of the big plan. And when you got guys with that much influence talking about it, well, then it's part of the plan. So yeah, I'm not going to go promoting that substance too much anymore because it looks like that's what guys like Aaron Rodgers and Joe Rogan do. Yep. And thank you again for the donation, buddy. You've donated like so much money tonight. That is very, very generous of you. Yeah, it's not good to promote substances when you got children looking up to you and millions of people listening to you. And in the NFL, you are a role model, but you got to remember, like, they're purposely being paid to be role models and push certain agendas. So they use a guy like Aaron Rodgers to be like anti-jab. So if you're anti-jab, oh well, then you should think Aaron Rodgers thinks like you. No, doesn't work like that. Like, all the players are basically walking, talking billboards. Somebody who's never taken the jab can be told and paid to promote the jab, and they'll do it. For instance, Kelsey, Mr. Pfizer, what if he never took the jab? What if he's only taken a harmless saline solution? What if he's never taken anything harmful, but he's been paid to promote it, so he does? There's people out there that will say Kelsey's taken the jab and taken all the boosters, and he might die at any moment. So then Kelsey can then pretend to pass out, and people will be like, it's because he's Mr. Pfizer. I won't fall for that because I'm not stupid. I know that someone can be paid to be Mr. Pfizer and never take a jab at all. I know Travis Kelsey can pretend to pass out in the next game, and every little internet conspiracy theorist idiot is going to be like, it was because he took the jabs, right? If Kelsey pretends to pass out, you heard it right here. Every fake conspiracy theorist and many real ones will claim it was because he's Mr. Pfizer. The only person on the internet who will see through it and talk about it will be me. I'll be like, hey, maybe he didn't ever take any jabs, and maybe he's just pretending. And the whole thing's fake. Just like Damar Hamlin. See, I'm always the voice of reason, always the closest one to the truth. And the reason is because I look at everything logically. Like, okay, Damar Hamlin passes out, pretends to pass out, or really passes out. Let me look at everyone's reaction. Oh, everyone's reacting fake. Oh, and they have rehearsed lines ready to go. And there's 33 symbology. Everyone kneels except for the guy named Neil. Well, that means it's 100% scripted and fake. End of story. Can't be a coincidence. Now, there were other people who took that bait and were like, Damar Hamlin died because of the jab. And then he was cloned. I literally was like, dude, it's all fake. He fake passed out. You don't know what he took. And then they just replace him with an imposter. And now you got people saying he's cloned. So yeah, you could take a guy like Kelsey, have him pass out, and then everyone will be like, it was because of the jab. And I'm going to be the voice of reason and be like, no, he's pretending. It's fake. Fake football, fake pass out, fake jabs. It's all fake. We live in a fake world. Oh, he just said the name of the stream. It's like one of those movies where the character says the title. There you go. So here's the deal. They got Taylor Swift in a fake relationship with Kelsey. That's fake. Taylor Swift and Kelsey, they're not a real couple. Super fake. So that's fake. Asian Charger lady, that's fake. They have to run damage control on behalf of how fake she is. The fake gameplay on the field. Aaron Rodgers, fake injury. His fake return, his miraculous miracle tendon fake healing. You guys realize how much of a fake world we live in? And these are just these subjects that I brought up from currently. If I was to keep going about all the fake things in the world, we would be here for an infinite amount of time. Checking in on the score, and it looks like the Saints are hanging around. Okay, so my bet, well, I didn't bet, but my pick isn't dead yet. Okay. I need to calm down. Well, here's the thing. My streams are comedy. So my antics and my character, I turn it on and turn it off in an instant. And it's a talent that I have. So when I get all crazy, it's part of the character. It's part of the show. This is a comedy routine where I tell the truth as best to my ability, but I avoid censorship by saying it's comedy. See, so that's why it's a comedy routine. And because what I say is funny. So I don't calm down. If I calm down, then I become some fucking normie. And that's what I'm not. So me being able to turn up the craziness and the hilarity at any moment is part of what I do. It's part of my talent. It's what makes me unique. So calming down would turn me into more of a normie comic, which is not going to happen. All right. So we got Aaron Rodgers' fake injury out of the way. He's walking around already. It's only been a month and a half. We saw his reaction when it happened. He stood there with his hands on his hips, nodded his head, went down, didn't look like he was in any pain. Got the fake YouTube doctor to come out and say his Achilles snapped. He got the fake replay. And now look, medical miracle. Oh my God, Aaron might come back. Pretty easy to break down. Asian Charger lady, that was so fake, even the NFL fans saw through it. So, yeah, pretty much like shooting fanboys in a barrel. What's my Super Bowl pick? I don't have an official pick, and the reason is because if you pick this early, your chance of being wrong is like pretty high because anything can happen, and then you end up changing it. So like I could say, oh, I like the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl again, but then if Mahomes goes down in the next game, I'll be like, shit, okay, I don't like that pick anymore. You know what I mean? And then another thing is if I pick a Super Bowl pick and a team to win the Super Bowl now, then what happens is all my my picks, like for the games, I start thinking about that, and then it influences the way I pick. So then I'm thinking in the back of my head every time I pick a Chiefs game, like, oh, well, I have to have the Chiefs win lots of these games because I have them picked to go to the Super Bowl and da-da-da. So I can't have them lose this game. And I don't want to do that. I want to look at every single game without a confirmation bias of who I think is going to win the Super Bowl. So when I break down a game, it helps to not have somebody in my head who I think is going to win the Super Bowl. So this year, like I don't want to jump the gun and pick a Super Bowl team already. So instead, I'm going to wait until the Super Bowl matchup is set. And then like 2-3 days before the Super Bowl, I'll give you my pick. But I will give you this. There's 3 matchups that look enticing. So I'm not going to make an official pick, but how's this? I'm going to give you 3 matchups. Kansas City, Philadelphia rematch is one possibility. I think a Super Bowl rematch would draw big ratings and big money. Kansas City versus 49ers would be a gigantic matchup in Las Vegas, and a bunch of people from California would flood over to Las Vegas, buy hotels, buy tickets to the game, spend money, make bets. So having San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl in Las Vegas would, from a business standpoint, make a lot of money. So if Vegas wants to get a fuck ton of California people to flood over and buy hotels and spend money, make bets, they need the 49ers in the Super Bowl. 49ers versus Chiefs would be a gigantic matchup and draw a shitload of bets. And you would have Purdy versus Mahomes. And it would be like a rematch from a Super Bowl not too long ago, 49ers versus Chiefs. That would draw a bunch of money. Another Super Bowl that would draw a bunch of ratings and money would be Dolphins versus Eagles, which we have coming up this week. So we might have a preview of the Super Bowl coming up Sunday. Dolphins are playing the Eagles, and the NFL might give you a preview of the Super Bowl early so that you can, let's say if the Eagles win this matchup, then you might be more inclined to pick the Eagles in the Super Bowl if they're playing the Dolphins. So you can have a Eagles-Dolphins matchup, and the storyline's going to be 2 black quarterbacks again. One of them being, I think Tua is from Hawaii, right? So he had the Hawaii connection. And then you could say that they used to be on the same team in Alabama, and that Tua took the starting position from Jalen Hurts. Hurts versus Tua has an interesting storyline because they played for Alabama. And you could say that Hurts got benched for Tua. And so now it's going to be Tua versus Hurts in the Super Bowl. And by having them play on Sunday, and then the Eagles, let's say, win this Sunday, then you could have the Dolphins win the Super Bowl and totally like, you see what I'm saying? So that would be a huge draw there, Tua versus Hurts. So those are my 3 favorite picks. But I'm not going to make any of them official because, like I said, come Sunday, Tua could go down, and then I wouldn't like that pick at all. Hurts could go down, and I wouldn't like that pick at all. Patrick Mahomes could go down, and I wouldn't like the Chiefs being in the Super Bowl. So if any of the main quarterbacks go down, then obviously those picks are out. So that's why I don't want to pick too early. But those are the 3 matchups I think that make the most ratings and most money, is those 3 matchups. Any other matchup doesn't draw the same ratings. Oh yeah, Tua Tugga my Schlonga. That's his nickname. I almost forgot that I dubbed Tua Tugga my Schlonga. That's right, for the rest of the year. In fact, for the rest of his career. His name is Tua Tugga my Schlonga. So yeah, you guys heard it here first. Aaron Rodgers comes back, don't take the bait. If he comes back, be expecting the Jets to lose. Like if Aaron Rodgers comes back for the final 2 games, maybe he'll win the first, but then he'll lose the second. Aaron Rodgers gets the Jets into the playoffs. First round, they'll lose. Do not think that Aaron Rodgers is going to be in that Super Bowl. It's too much of a story that too many people would bet on too quickly. I just don't see it happening. Instead, I see the NFL pulling the rug out from underneath everyone, the same way they did with Damar Hamlin. Remember how we all, and even I was guilty of it, were like, the Bills are going to go to the Super Bowl because of Damar Hamlin. And so I said Bills were going to go to the Super Bowl and lose because, all the people were going to be on Damar. I learned my lesson on that. So what they'll do is they'll build a gigantic gigantic amount of the story around Aaron Rodgers. Oh my God, he's coming back. Oh my God. And then pull the rug out from underneath the public fucking within 1 or 2 games. Sounds like exactly what they would do. And leave all those Jets fans feeling the same way they do every year, like broken-hearted fools. I just don't see in any scenario Aaron coming back and winning the whole thing. That's just like too easy. Way too easy for any fanboy. Anybody who hears that story is like, oh, well, I have to bet on Aaron. No way would they let that happen. It's a hell of a story to rip people off, though, and rob them. Okay. Miguel says, so did H. Herbo fake his finger injury too? I don't even know who H. Herbo or J. Herbo is. So maybe, maybe not. Here's the deal. Anytime anyone asks me about an injury, here's my answer. The NFL is WWE. It's the same thing. Sometimes, for a storyline, they fake injuries. Like Aaron Rodgers. It's fake. Sometimes guys accidentally get hurt. Like in the WWE, guys who are fake fighting accidentally fucking break their neck. For real! Guys snap their Achilles for real and need to get surgery for real in a fake fight in the WWE. Is the WWE scripted? Yes. Are all the injuries scripted? No. Are all the injuries real? No. Get it? I repeat this ad nauseum. But Jake, what about Chubb's injury? But Jake, what about this guy's injury? Dude, some of them are going to be real and some of them are going to be fake. Use your own intuition. Like when Aaron Rodgers stands there with his hands on his hips and goes down not looking like he's in any pain, and now he's walking without crutches. Yeah, fake. Some random chump stain who you never heard of hurts his finger. Maybe it's real. Get it? Get it? It's not hard. It's not rocket scientist shit. Like, if you're a stuntman in a movie, you can get hurt. Do stuntmen get hurt? Yes. Do they plan to get hurt? No. So if a stuntman does his job right, he walks away totally uninjured and the stunt looks great. If a stuntman messes up, he can get fucked up and even die. Get it? Get it? I don't mean to sound like I'm angry. It's that I've had to answer this so many times. It's right up there with, Jake, do you also think that baseball is fake too? If there's a betting line, then yes, it's rigged. But Jake, do you also think that hockey is rigged? Yes! But do you also think? See, that's what makes me irritated is I have to answer the same shit a million times forever. But do you think that they also possibly rigged the WNBA too? No. Those ladies play for real. It's fake except for the WNBA. Everything's fake except for the WNBA. That's 100% legit. All those women are playing for the love of b-ball. See how stupid that sounds? It should sound that stupid. All right. Queer8113. What a great name. With a donation says Detroit Lions. I know there's a bunch of people in Michigan who are jumping on the Lions bandwagon. And rightfully so. The Lions have been trash for so many years that it's expected that now that they're having a good season, everyone wants to jump on. But Lions aren't going to win the Super Bowl. You heard it here first. The Lions are not going to win the Super Bowl. They'll go to the playoffs. They might even go deep in the playoffs. But not going to win. They're just not gonna. Because, the league has their favorites. And the Lions aren't one of their favorites. As you've seen over all the years of football, they don't get to go to the Super Bowl. They don't get to win the Super Bowl. They don't get to sniff the Super Bowl. If they ever did go to the Super Bowl, I would expect them to lose. I just don't think that that's going to happen. But I think they'll create a nice story for the people in Michigan. Look, your team's good for once in your life. Ooh. Get you all excited. And then they'll rip that rug right out from underneath you. And it'll be a team like Dallas or the 49ers in the NFC Championship, or the Eagles. Dallas, 49ers, Eagles, they'll be in the NFC Championship. Probably not the Lions. If the Lions made it to the NFC title game, I would be shocked, and I would expect them to lose. And here's the thing. I know it's fake. I just don't see the NFL positioning the Lions as the team. I just don't. Yeah, they aren't. We got somebody said it right here. They just aren't Hollywood enough. They don't move the needle. It's about moving the needle. That's why those three choices I gave you for Super Bowl are all needle movers, right? Eagles Chiefs rematch. That's going to move the needle. That's going to draw ratings and money. Chiefs 49ers. I think that's possibly the biggest matchup you could possibly create. Patrick Mahomes going for back-to-back titles, and Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, gonna lead the Niners to a championship with a huge cast of characters with Kittle and McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel, like in Bosa. Their team looks like a Super Bowl roster team. Their team looks like they belong in the Super Bowl. And so, from a money-making standpoint, in Las Vegas, if you put the 49ers in that game, the fans who are going to come over the border. I live in California, so I know how it works. The fans in California, the majority of them are 49er fans, way more so than Raider fans or Rams fans, or Chargers fans. 49er fans by far dominate California. And with a team like this, they're going to come over the border, the Nevada border, to Las Vegas. They're going to get hotel rooms. They're going to buy tickets to the game. If the 49ers are in the Super Bowl in Las Vegas, it'll be like 70, 80% Niner fans in the stands. Mark my words. That's billions of dollars. Niner fans coming over to watch the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. The money that they're going to spend on not only the game, but the hotels and restaurants is a gigantic number. And you better believe that the NFL is thinking, okay, we put the Niners in the Super Bowl. This is a gigantic fat pot of money. You put Detroit in the Super Bowl, you're not going to get that gigantic fat pot of money. Niners draw so much money. That's why I like Niners Chiefs probably the best, because then you got, a true powerhouse 49ers team, and Patrick Mahomes going for his second championship. That truly would be a ratings grabber. But you never know. Sometimes they do have a small market team get in there. You had Cincinnati go not too long ago. In the past, there have been small market teams, but generally the small market team loses. So the small market team gets there, they're the Cinderella story, and then they get popped. Generally. I like the Cowboys to be in the playoffs like usual, and maybe even win in the first round. But I think when the Cowboys get to like the second or NFC Championship, possibly, that's where they lose. I don't think that this year they go, but I think that this year they do a little better. So instead of getting knocked out in the first round, possibly they make it to the second round or even the NFC title game, and then they lose. That's my guess. But Cowboys going to the Super Bowl would draw a lot of money in Vegas. I just don't think it'll draw as much as having the 49ers. From a business standpoint, in the NFC, the 49ers will hands down draw more money to Las Vegas than any other team. But Dallas would probably be a close second. Ravens, I'd say dark horse chance at a Super Bowl. You did have the Ravens win one not too long ago. We had the Blackout Bowl, the one with Colin Kaepernick and Joe Flacco and the Ravens. So they could do Ravens 49ers. Lamar versus Purdy. That could be a possibility. Here's my thing with the Chiefs. I have a strong feeling Chiefs go back to the Super Bowl and repeat, no matter who they play, because I see them on TV and on every commercial, every game, every day. Patrick Mahomes' face and Travis Kelce's face is on every ad for every game, every day. On all of my videos, they buy ad space and run that Travis Kelce ad and the State Farm ad on all my videos. I cannot escape Patrick Mahomes and Kelce. Oh, and then the one with Andy Reid where he steals the chicken nuggets. Oh, what about those nuggies? Andy Reid doesn't even look like he knows what's going on half the time. Like, the guy doesn't look like a football genius. He just looks like a guy who just stands there and pretends like he's a coach. So yeah, I think because I see these guys on TV so much, it makes me think that, like, okay, this happened last year. They were the State Farm boys on TV all year. And then they went to State Farm Stadium and won the Super Bowl. State Farm colors, red and white. Chiefs colors, red and white. And then they went to State Farm Stadium and won the Super Bowl. It's the same shit right now. Like, we still see those guys on TV nonstop. Here's my my theory, and I could be wrong. This is just a theory. I have no proof. I think State Farm paid the NFL like probably something, I don't know, maybe $500 million so that they could have the exclusive rights to the best players and that their color scheme matches the color scheme of the team that's going to win back-to-back Super Bowls. So I think it's possible for an insurance company like State Farm, who has billions of dollars at their disposal, they could give the NFL $1 billion, or $500 million, whatever. And the agreement is, we want Patrick Mahomes to be our spokesboy. We want Travis Kelce. We want Andy Reid. And we also want the Chiefs to win the Super Bowls so that people associate State Farm Chiefs together. It's a winning combo. So State Farm just so happens to be like right in the middle of this love fest with the greatest player in the league. I don't think it's an accident. I think there's big fat dollar bills behind it. And so I think I'm the only one who's ever mentioned this. But yeah, I think State Farm bought the rights to the Super Bowl winner and the Chiefs. And the Chiefs are going to be back-to-back champions this year, most likely, no matter who they play. Because you haven't seen a back-to-back winner since Tom Brady. And if you're going to have a new Tom Brady, well, you're going to need a back-to-back winner. And so in every era, we get a back-to-back winner. In the 70s, we had the Dolphins win back-to-back championships and the Steelers win back-to-back championships. And then in the 80s, we had the 49ers win back-to-back championships. In the 90s, we had Cowboys win back-to-back championships. And the Broncos win back-to-back championships. And then the Patriots have won back-to-back championships. Nobody's won the back-to-back since the Patriots. I think Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are the perfect team to win back-to-back Super Bowls. It just makes sense. And it's not because I think that they're the best. It really has nothing to do with being good at football. I'm just looking at what I see on the screen, and I cannot escape State Farm ads with Mahomes and Mahado and Andy Reid stealing chicken nuggets. I cannot escape it. I don't think they're going to run that all year and then have the Chiefs get whacked in the second round. I just don't. Somebody wanted to send me a super chat to tell me that my teeth are yellow. Yeah, tell me something I don't know. Yeah, I brush every day, but I also smoke weed and drink coffee and drink beers. And I'm 40 years old. And so, yeah, since I don't bleach my teeth, they're yellow. If you have a problem with that, you can fuck right off. I can go bleach my teeth starting tomorrow if it'll make you feel better. Maybe I'll do that. I'll start bleaching my teeth so that you're not uncomfortable that I'm a 40-year-old man who drinks coffee and smokes weed. Get out of here, loser. Imagine sending me money to tell me my teeth are yellow. Hey, look how much money I made on the stream tonight, regardless of my yellow teeth. Maybe it's my yellow teeth, which causes me to make so much money. You ever think of that? Bitch. Exactly. Bleaching your teeth is bad. I know. But, you know, I drink coffee and that's bad too. And it stains your teeth. And I drink it every single morning. So there's no way to go back and undrink a million cups of coffee. There's no way to unsmoke a million bowls of weed. There's no way to undrink a billion beers. I did it. My teeth aren't sparkly white. I don't bleach them. Big deal. Oh, that was the first time anyone's ever like bought a super chat just specifically to like point something out like that. So I wanted to let them know that their efforts to like embarrass me aren't going to work. Jake Fagan says, live return of the doink if you feel it. Oh, I guess I could do that. And this guy says, not sure if toothpaste is good. Well, they put, in a lot of toothpaste, they put fluoride, which is rat poison. Fluoride is a poison, and they put that in toothpaste, in most of it. And then all the other toothpaste, you got to wonder what other shit they put in there. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. You wanted me to sing Return of the Doink. Whoa! No, no. Ooh, yeah. Well, I tried to tell you so. Yes, I did, but I guess you didn't know that they'd be messing with field goals and there's magnets in the poles. You lied to me. All those field goals I thought were so real. You lied to me. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You lied to me. All those field goals I thought were so real, you lied to me. And now I cry, cry. Return of the doink. It is return of the doink. Come on, return of the doink. Oh my God, another ball hit the pole. Return of the doink. Once again, return of the doink. Oh my God, return of the doink. Another ball hits the pole. All right, there you go. Acapella, baby. Acapella. And no, I don't need to use any sort of auto tune because I sing perfectly in tune, even without the music. Yes. All right, update on the game. We're in the fourth quarter. 24-16. Jaguars still leading. Ooh. Oh, no, I don't like that. That's not a good score. Because I got the Saints -2 against the spread. That was not looking good. So if they were to like come back and only win by 1, I would still lose against the spread. No good. Oh, well, it's just one pick. I can make up for that. Thank you, Jeff Fagan, for the super chats and the idea. I know that Return of the Doink is a crowd pleaser and a crowd favorite, so it's my pleasure to give people what they want when they want it. Nicotromus says RFB for the new NFLers, please. I've been hiding out in my truck, vaping the day away because these damn Chinese chemtrails are being sprayed above my head. That's right. I like to hide away and run away from the chemtrails, but at the same time, you can catch me vaping inside my truck. Unknown chemicals that come from a warehouse in which I do not know. But at any rate, please like, share, and subscribe. If you have not got right with God yet, you need to read your Bible and you need to get right with God. These Chinese nano drones, all right, they're going to descend from the heavens. They're going to shoot chemtrails right up your anus. The only way you could possibly stop it from happening is if you get right with God. But at any rate, please like, share, and subscribe. I digress. I'm out. There you go. How's that? Good? You like it, Jonna? Good stuff? Got lots of the laughing emojis tonight. Good stuff. Good stuff. And I want to thank once again Chris7582 for all of the donations. It looks like I missed one too, bro. My bad. Let me go back and get your donation. Chris says, how are you going to talk about WWE without doing Randy Macho Man Savage? Oh, okay. Got to do my Macho Man impression for Chris. And thank you again for the super chats, bro. You're awesome. Well, let me tell you something. If you want to mess with the Macho Man, well, Chris, let me tell you something. If you want to enter the squared circle with the Macho Man, then you just might find out what type of a man I really am. You see, Miss Elizabeth won't be joining me at the ring tonight, but she'll be in my thoughts and my visions. For you see, the Macho Man will have a Slim Jim waiting in his back room, and he's going to be ready to snap right into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah. Oh, it like hurts my throat, makes me all hot and bothered to do that. Whew. I like turn up my AC because I did a Macho Man impression. Don't you hate when that happens? You do a Macho Man impression and then you get all hot and bothered. Woo. Thanks, Chris7582 for all your donations tonight, buddy. You're awesome. Oh, and here comes another one. He says, sing 7 screaming Dizbusters from BOC. I don't know that one by heart. See, the only BOC songs I know like by heart that people would recognize would be The Reaper, Burning for You, and Godzilla. Other than that, no one's going to recognize it, except for diehard BOC fans. So if I was going to sing a BOC tune, it would probably be best that I sing one that people actually recognize. Plus, I don't think I know by heart the one that you're requesting. So, yeah. So, if you want me to serve up some BOC, here's one that most people don't know, but if you're a hardcore BOC fan, you'll know. It goes like this. Raise your can of beer on high and seal your fate forever. Our best years have passed us by, the golden age of leather. Let's party! There you go. That's Golden Age of Leather. Acapella beginning. It's not quite what you asked for, but that's what you got. Who's BOC? Yeah, that's a problem. See, people don't know the greatest rock band in the world. That's Blue Oyster Cult. Don't Fear the Reaper. Burning for You, Godzilla, Cities on Flame with rock and roll. Come on, bro. Get with the times. They're a 50-year-old rock band. Everybody knows the Reaper. More cowbell? Come on. That's right. That's my favorite band. That's the only band that I geek out for. And yes, they have some songs about, stupid shit like space aliens and a mythological dinosaur named Godzilla. But if you just listen to the music, they're awesome. They really are. So awesome. And as old as they are, to still get up there and sound as awesome as they do is quite incredible. And there's other old ass bands who don't sound anywhere near as good as BOC does these days. Like Rolling Stones, for instance. Go watch the Rolling Stones play a live show. Just watch something that they've done recently live, and then watch a recent live BOC performance. And you can see Buck and Eric are still putting on much better shows than Mick and Keith. Joey G with a donation says Primetime Stein. Oh, Alex Stein. Funny you mention. I checked on his channels to see what he's been up to. He's dead. He's officially dead, man. I mean, he's still alive, but if you look at his channels, he can't get any views anymore. Nobody wants to watch him anymore. His character died. Oh, you mean to tell me his brand of hack humor that requires no talent and isn't funny became old and no one wants to watch it? Wow. Yeah, he's got 2 channels with 200,000 subscribers and he can't get views anymore. He gets way less views than me. And I only got 60,000 subscribers. Wow, how does that work? So yeah, the guy that, got to be on Tucker Carlson and Alex Jones' show and all that stuff, and he was getting all these views, acting like a flamer in public on purpose. What happened? Oh, people got tired of it. People got sick of it. And now he can only get like 3,000-4,000 views, even though he's got 200,000 subscribers. Funny how that works.
Alex, pray $9.99 on the grind. I'm on the grind all the time. Alex Stein, pray $9.99 on the grind all the dang time.
Oh, it's amazing that no one wants to watch that. It's amazing that got old and became uncool.
I'm a pimp on a blimp. shrimp. Pimp, not a blimp, eating shrimp. Prime time, Alex Stein, 99. Grind time, Stein, Alex Stein, 99. Ah!
Wow, I can't believe people stopped watching that guy. I thought that that was going to be funny forever. Yeah, there were people who told me I was jealous. They're like, you're just jealous that he's more popular than you. You're just a hater because Alex Stein's funny and he has more subs and gets more views. Well, he ain't getting more views no more. Seems like he done toppled down the popularity tree. If that makes sense. His 15 minutes of fame are over. He dressed up like a lady and wore a woman's bathing suit and creeped out the right wingers who were fans of his, who found out he's just a bottom flamer, crossdresser. So all the right wingers who thought that he was making fun of the lefties, well, once he put on a woman's bathing suit in public and acted like a flaming bottom, he's not taking the piss out of the libs as much as now he is that thing. Here's the deal. You can't make fun of a lib by putting on a woman's bathing suit because that makes you a crossdresser, right? Like you can't make fun of a gay person by by sucking a dick in a comical way, right? Like, oh, look at that gay guy. He's sucking a dick like that. That would make you gay, right? So you can't like make fun of a gay person by having gay sex in a comical way because that makes you gay. So this guy thought he was going to like dress in women's clothing to, make fun of the libs. Well, that just makes you that thing. That makes you now you're out in public in a woman's bathing suit in front of children. You are that thing that the right wingers hate. So yeah, the right wingers stopped watching him once they figured out he is that thing that he was making fun of. You know? But at first, when he was getting popular, and I said that he was a shill and a bottom and a flamer, and that the whole thing is just a big sham, people were like, you're jealous. You're jealous that he's getting so many views. You want to be on Alex Jones' show, and you're jealous of him. Oh, yeah, and the black tape on the nipples. Yeah. I think I got an idea. I think we need to show InfoWars 2.0. That's one we haven't showed in a while. Featuring Alex Stein, of course. There we go. So here's a parody that I made, and it's basically the best parody that ever existed as far as this is concerned. So, whoop, okay, shared the wrong screen. I accidentally shared my own screen. Go away. There we go. All right. This is InfoWars 2.0, 100% parody that was made 100% by me. All these voices are me. Let me get through this commercial real quick. There we go.
Welcome back to InfoWars, folks. These globalists who rule over us, they actually have no real power. You see, they are members of an occult, and they have interdimensional homosexual sex with each other, ritualistically. and we don't condone that sort of behavior around here. However, we do know that it is true, and we do know that it is going on. We actually have a correspondent checking in on this issue right now. Alex Stein, can you hear me?
Alex Stein, Primetime 99, on the grind, all the time. I'm here with one of my heroes, Alex Jones, and I'm Stein Primetime and on the 9, all the grind dang time with the Stein Prime 9 and the Time 99. And I tried all of Alex Jones' male vitality pills, and let me tell you what, it made my nipples harder than Chinese arithmetic. These damn globalists, let me tell you what, Primetime Time 99 all the time on the grind, and I recently attended an event that had interdimensional homosexual sex going on. I did not participate, but I did watch and observe what was going on because I'm a truther. I'm a truther, Primetime 99 all the time on the grind, on the 99 and the time.
Alex, could you show an example of some of this interdimensional ritualistic homosexual sex that was going on with these damn globalists?
This is a Primetime Stein 99 example of what it looked like to see the interdimensional globalists having homosexual sex, and then they practiced their karate moves. They was like, whoo, ha, 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 wah, wah. And then they did this swan kick like, wah, ha, yeah.
Can you believe that, folks? Not only are these damn globalists having ritualistic homosexual sex behind our backs, but they're also practicing secret karate moves as well as secret swan kicks that they plan on using on us in the future. The future is going to be bleak, folks, if you don't wake up, step up, and fight back with nonviolence against these damn globalists. Welcome back to InfoWars. Folks, we have a serious problem on our hands. The globalists, they want to enslave humanity. And if we're going to rise up against these globalists, we're going to need to do so with nonviolence. You need to get out there and you need to protest with nonviolence. We're going to show these globalists who's boss. We're going to take it to them in Washington, D.C. And when Trump comes back, we're going to bring the deep state to its knees. Joining us now, we have new InfoWars correspondent, Richie from Boston. Richie, are you out there?
Hey, Alex. Thank you for having me on your show. I am sitting here vaping in my truck, trying to figure out what to do about these globalists. As you know, not only are they trying to enslave the world, they're actually trying to get Chinese drones to implant little nano robots inside of your anus. Now, this makes some people uncomfortable, but what we have to do is get right with God. The only way to combat Chinese nanobots going into your anus is, of course, to read your Bible and get right with God. Until then, you want to be tucked underneath your bed. You don't want to tuck yourself into your bed. You want to be tucked underneath your bed. This is to avoid the Chinese drones. Also, there have been reports of Russian invisible drones having sexual relations with the Chinese drones, and thus they are creating a new form of hybrid Chinese-Russian invisible drone. It's very high-tech, and so the only way you're going to avoid this nanotechnology flying inside of your asshole is to get right with God as quickly as possible. So, Alex, I'm telling you and I'm telling everybody right now, if you don't tuck yourself in underneath your bed, those Russian, Chinese, invisible drones are going to be coming for you.
Richie, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have some breaking news coming in from one of our new correspondents, Brian from High Impact Flicks. Brian, are you there?
Hi, guys. Brian here. Did you know Joe Biden said something really funny today? But before we get to that, I want to tell you about this awesome product. You need to get the 5 types of collagen and the 10 types of fruits and vegetables into your system. And the only way you're going to do that is with my bag of lab-made powder. My bag of lab-made powder will make you look buff and sexy like me without having to work out 6 days a week. So, order in the description down below and you can get 10% off. So now let's check out the latest news from President Creepy Joe.
The price of gasoline in January went up 75 cents.
Now, guys, I don't need to tell you, but this is theft. This is downright burglary. The only thing you can do to combat the Zions taking over is to buy my bag of lab-made powder, which of course is going to double your gas mileage. So not only will you get the 10 types of fruits and vegetables, the 5 types of collagen, you're actually going to double the amount of miles you can travel with your gas. So make sure to buy from my link down below.
Thanks, Brian. We appreciate your info. That does it for this edition of InfoWars 2.0. Join us again next time as we rise up and defeat these globalists and stop the New World Order.
This is my comeback. Start yours.
All right. There you go. A little bit of my content. Yep. Some of my content that I made. A little bit of my humor. Hey guys, Brian here. Joe Biden said something today. But first, I think you need to buy my lab-made powder. I haven't made one of those in a while. Yeah, I guess I could make another one of those. But it's like I already got the characters. I got, Richie and I got Brian and Alex Stein. So like who else do I associate with them? Yeah, it's kind of one of my things is doing impressions. Does everybody remember when Will Smith? Let me try that one again. Does everybody remember when Will Smith slapped the shit out of me? Will Smith slapped the shit out of me, and it was the most famous thing that I've done in the last decade. I ain't done shit that anyone talked about for the last 15 years. But the minute Will Smith slaps the shit out of me is when I become famous again. I'm most famous recently for being slapped the shit out of by Will Smith. Will Smith slapped the shit out of me so hard, I heard summertime ringing in my ears. Why the hell a black man gotta beat a white man talking about a black man with a white man? Black people. White people. Black man, white man, black people. There you go. Little Chris Rock. Chris Rock. Guys, face facts. For all my trolls and haters out there, you're all just haters and trolls, all right? You don't know how to use gematria. That's why you're fucking broke. That's why you're begging for $1, all right? You should be donating to my Patreon right now. If you don't donate to my Patreon, you're a fucking loser. And that's a fucking facts. All right? There you go. There's a little Zach for you. You're not the one who gets every pick right, okay? I cost casinos billions of dollars, okay? I literally bring Vegas to its knees every Sunday. I never get a pick wrong, all right? And anyone who says I get a pick wrong is just a fucking troll and a fucking hater. No one's ever been more right about anything ever in the history of the world. Hey, Zach, what about that one time when you got a pick wrong? Shut up, fucking moron. I never got anything wrong. There you go. There's Zach. Call in right now if you're a hater. I think Asian Charger Lady and Sweet Lady might be the same person. Yep. Sex, Sweet Lady, Asian Charger Lady. I mean, seems like that should be the same person, right? I'm just going to assume it is. Oh, we got a tie game. Tie game. Oh, crap. Tie game. All right. So I think I might know who Asian Charger Lady is. Let me go ahead and bring up who I think Asian Charger Lady might be. Some of you know where I'm going to go with this already. I think I have it figured out exactly who this Asian Charger Lady really is. Pretty sure she was involved in a psychological operation earlier on in the year. Let me go back and find it. Yeah, found her. All right. So this is the real identity of Asian Charger Lady. I can see people in the chat already know where I'm going with this. Don't ruin it. All right, here we go. Asian Charger Lady has been revealed.
The first shot when he come in, you know, on the counter, you know, like you do, and then finish. Suddenly quiet. That's why I wrap my partner. We go to high on the table. The first shot when he come in, you know, on the counter, you know, like you do, and then finish. Suddenly quiet.
I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead.
All right, Johnny, I'm sorry.
I'm going. 1, 2, 10. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
All right, there you go. Some of my original content. I don't even know how the hell that content gets created, even though I'm the one that creates it. I'm like, how did that turn into a joke that was so funny that I had to create it? Anyway, believe it or not, those jokes started out as a concept before they were created. Like I said, never mind. Never mind. Why even explain it? Exactly. It's too brilliant to even damn explain to anyone who's lost. Anyone who's lost, they just don't deserve to know. It's not worth trying to catch them up. All right. Oh no, it looks like the Jags scored to take the lead. Boo! All right, what we need, or at least what I want, is the Saints to take or score and put it into overtime, and then win in overtime by either a field goal or a touchdown. So Saints need to tie this up, go to overtime, win it in overtime. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. All right. Oh yeah, the wars. I talked about this earlier. Yeah, fake wars in other countries, I don't care. So right now, Palestine and Gaza can like burn to the ground. I don't care. It's not going to change my life at all. So yeah, war on TV can be fake as far as like they can just show you some CGI movie special effects. And they can even have some buildings that they plan on blowing up on purpose just to show you. But just know war on TV is fake. Wars in general these days are it's all made for TV bullshit. Don't get involved in it. The only time you should care is if like your house is getting blown up. So like if there's bombs hitting your neighbors and your house, then you should get worried. But if you see it on TV and it's some other place thousands and thousands of miles away, yeah, just eat some popcorn and treat it like a bad movie. It doesn't matter at all. Okay, so until next time, y'all, this is Jake the Asshole. I'm going to go ahead and get off here and enjoy the rest of my evening. And I hope you enjoy the rest of yours. I'll try and do another live stream within a week or so. I waited a long time between live streams, so I'm not going to wait that long next time. So I'll do another live stream within a week or so, I promise. So until next time, y'all enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the fake phony football game and hope you guys had fun here. Thank you to everyone who donated tonight and who chimed in tonight. Thank you to all my mods, everyone, all you guys. Thank you for being here. It was a lot of fun. And one more time, thank you to Chris for all your donations tonight, buddy. You are a gentleman and a scholar. All right, y'all, take care. I will see y'all next time. Happy trails. Peace. I'm out.